The accusations of charm doctors seemed to have much less impact on their communities as time went on, as seen in the 1937 court case where Aunt Jane Dutton sued her neighbor Rocky Joe Stanley for slander when calling her a witch. The two were neighbors in the Rocky Branch section of the Can Creek community in Dickenson County, Virginia. Everything seemed fine until Rocky had to doctor a cow at the same time that Aunt Jane fell ill. Joseph Francis Rocky Joe Stanley was born on March 30th, 1854, and passed away on March 8th, 1942, in Dickenson County, Virginia, and is buried in Remy Flats Cemetery. He was married to Mary Jane Polly Hobson Stanley Moore, and the couple had 6 children. However, he bragged about having at least 9 more children. His wife had passed away in 1927, and he never remarried. Martha Jane, Aunt Jane Howe Vanover Kill Dutton, was born in Wise, Virginia in 1865 and passed away in Well, Virginia on November the 25th, 1937, and is buried in Farmer Cemetery. She was married to Isom Dutton at the time of the accusation and trial. Sometime in the spring of 1937, one of Miles Sykes' cows had inexplicably started acting violent and erratic, and his friend Alec Mullins tried to help him get it in the barn. The animal was so wild that the men suspected some sort of curse had been placed on it, so they called on Rocky, the only charm doctor in the community. Whatever methods Rocky employed seemed to have worked, and the cow got better. At that time, Aunt Jane was becoming ill. Upon hearing this, Rocky decided to go into session with the supernatural to see what evil force might be behind the various problems of his community and their livestock. He received a vision of Aunt Jane. He went to her home, accused her of witchcraft, and told her that she was going to die soon. He went around to neighbors and warned them that if anything were to go wrong, it was because she was a witch and was working with the devil, whom he called Old Nick. Infuriated, Aunt Jane hired G. Mark French as her attorney, and the request demanded that Rocky serve time in jail and pay anywhere between $25 and $500 over both. In October, Trail Justice Galley Friends presided over the trial. One witness, Raymond Mullins, testified that he had heard of Rocky charming cows, and like J.W. Childers and Henry Stanley, the other witnesses said that he didn't believe in witchcraft. Neither Rocky nor Aunt Jane took the stand, and on October the 8th, the charges against Rocky were dismissed. It seemed that no one in the town believed that Aunt Jane was a witch or had much belief in witchcraft at all.